I used to have sex with 10 men a day, but after I found God, I became a born again virgin. Old, anything, was so much better. I use Chrome. I like it. Firefox is better. Chrome eats all the RAM. Nom 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 nom. When you're in a Zoom class and see your crush. But, with a 1080p webcam and a professional lighting setup. Me before haircut. Me somewhere in between the haircut. Me after the haircut. Trying to think of something my wife can get me for Christmas, because I'm an adult and I just buy the things that I want throughout the year. Americans must earn $114,000 a year to afford a shutty house. $114,000 combined, like with a partner, $114,000 combined, right? I blame cartoons and video games for my taste in women. When someone makes an obvious joke about themselves doing something sick, depraved and inhumane. /s. I won't watch The Amazing Digital Circus. I won't watch The Amazing Digital Circus. I won't watch The Amazing Digital Circus. Shutting after shower. Shutting before shower. Gumball. So what's even better than being prom king? Darwin. Having enough self-respect to not believe in vacuous popularity contests. Whoa. I guess one dude quit. 4 guys. Nah, it's all good. He came back. 5 guys. Shapelifters when the shop is too heavy. You match with a pretty girl. She has IG or Snapchat in her bio. I finally found it, after 15 years. The scroll of truth. Just because you like music from the 70s and 80s doesn't mean you're a kid of those decades. Nya. Every masterpiece has its cheap copy. 12-year-old me after finding out that the sun is not yellow. Me after watching too much World Wrestling Entertainment. Me and the boys watching a beheading video on rotten.com while my parents are out to dinner. Me after someone tells me their name. The Titanic builders when their so-called unsinkable ship ends up sinking. I have no enemies mother duckers when anything bad happens to a dog. Destroy your enemies. Koei Tom and Jerry isn't real. It can't hurt you. Koei Tom and Jerry. Babe, why don't you just quit? Because he never did. The first mission of GTA 6 is, you have to drive your bi girlfriend, who identifies herself as a man, to a climate protest. Post about something bad happening in a third world country. Recess. Allow us to introduce ourselves. Riz should be spelled with an S. What? Riz comes from of charisma. So it stands to reason the it should be Risaurus not bees. Jess, what the duck are you talking about? You call it trauma, I call it spicy memory. You work hard to learn new skills and become proficient in your role. You're constantly praised for your efforts. You get more work. And a sticky note with a smiley face. You get more work. And a sticky note with a smiley face. Me casually strutting down the hall. That one shelving unit I didn't see. It's time for you to look inward and begin asking yourself the big question. How come a clear color pea stream appears yellow in the bowl? What do you think about the missing children in your school? Delicious. Oops, I'm very scared. Architecture professors after making their students suffer by making them repeat on some floor plan they are making, knowing damn well it's not the actual work they'll be passing but a scratch paper that they need to be perfect at. They messed up at someone's stupid line that isn't perfect. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water, Casa, where is? I've come for your balls. 3 months from today is Valentine's Day. Until we meet again. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the shell. Users, why does YouTube run so many ads? They don't need that much revenue to break even. Also users, infinite cloud storage, forsen.txt, static.mp4, forsen.txt, using YouTuber's unlimited cloud storage, Project Showcase 1. When I wake up to no new texts. Me when I take a full exam I know nothing about because I spent all my time on other classes. Me, in my bed. Brain, what if you screamed at the top of your lungs? Shut up. To celebrate our 65th, kids eat free, every day, 4 to 10 PM. How do you do, fellow kids? Music Zoomers grew up with, I'm not afraid of the war you've come to wage against my sons. I'm not okay, but I can try my best to just pretend. Music Boomers grew up with, yummy, yummy, yummy I got love in my tummy and I feel like I love in you. The 4 stages of life, young and stupid, motivated and hopeful, hungry for money, hates everyone and everything. Australians are just British Texans. Man, woman, right, bulk, poor, rich, Asian. People who use brights or high beams in the city. Final warning, we have been trying to reach you. Could you not get your ace kicked? For 5 minutes? Which side are you on? Okay, sorry, I do not remember what the walking stick is called for most handicaps. I hope you know. When you want to go home, but on the way out, your mom sees a friend and starts a 2-hour-long conversation. Oh no, let me out. Dietitian, eat more salads. The data, sure salads are delicious. The salad in question. If you were around in 1976, please explain to me how the duck this thing works. Congratulations sir, you have won an award for the best procrastinator. Wow. Thank you so much. When would you like to pick up your trophy? Later. Your friend. I follow this trader with fire signals. You have to check him out. The fire signals. Alan Wake 2. Baldur's Gate. Alan Wake 2. Baldur's Gate. The Game Awards. Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. When you see your human taking your food out. That moment when you look in the mirror after having a day full of losing battles and awkward conversations. Well, if it ain't the invisible cucumber. Your Aunt Cheryl and after 5 house wines in an hour at karaoke night while visiting you at college. Me and my boyfriend after he made fun of a wizard at Dave & Buster's. POV, it's your turn to do the dishes. Ex-ambassadors, I was rock steady, my brain. How I see princess. How other people see princess. Wait, Chris Pratt is actually voicing Garfield. I thought it was a joke. You think she would abandon Ash for being an unworthy as her previous trainer after her fight against Elisa Zimolga or not telling her to use a tract on Cameron's Ralu? When you finally have time to hop on and play, but the squad's already full. Me after I glued my hands to my knees. Let me get this straight. You think Toxic Gossip Train is a danger, but only if Colleen Ballinger isn't singing it? I do. And I'm tired of pretending it's not. POV, you just tried to deep fry a frozen turkey for Thanksgiving. This is a different art style for Shanty. This is the 7th week in a row you've shown a different art style for Shanty in class. 7,000 RPM. 8,000 RPM, 9,000 RPM, 10,000 RPM. Doctor, this shot will just feel like a mosquito bit. The mosquito. Doctor, I finished the scans. Ensign Kim, this says your duct. No one. Romanian men when they want to address one another. Creates games that are terrible at launch. fixes them into memorable titles. Leaves. Sledgehammer games. What they see. What we see. That's it. That was Indie World. That was just a bunch of cheap detective games. All kids nowadays think about is Lex. Your grandparents at the beach, sometime in the 1940s. Nostalgia. We gonna be happy then really sad. Me. Why? Nostalgia. I said we sad this week. Boys when they hear you have a boyfriend. Adios. Boys when you delete the photos with him. Bonjour. That moment when you hear drunk arguing by the trash bins at 2 AM get progressively louder. Me. Can I please get Beerus? Mom. We have Beerus at home. Beerus at home. My friend checking to see if she's buying it. Me spouting some bullshit to my girlfriend. How long until San Francisco begins to implement the Ludwiko technique? Sorry, that was a strange thing to ask. Do you think those new plowing machines will take away our jobs? No, the people using them will. I need to study for the exam next week. I have made the best timetable to study this time. I have made this 10 times before, but could never follow it. I have made this 10 times before, but could never follow it. Despite the new definition calling it a dwarf planet, it has nothing to do with size. Pluto didn't fulfill the condition of has cleared the neighborhood around its orbit. Let's build a super laser and clear Pluto's path, and make it a planet again. Janitors. Firefighters. Kids who don't clean up the mess after they leave class. My family. My fat ace coming to check the Wi-Fi router. Celebrities carefully crafting the most public, brutal, ugly, disgusting divorce proceedings, only to marry another generic celebrity in 3 years. Actually decent games. Me clearing out my PC. All of you, get out. Except you stay. 1 terabyte update for a game that isn't even that good. When the cat stops meowing and starts mewing. I'm the most deadly weapon. No I am. Amateurs. What was that, punk? Amateurs. The Game Awards announces all their nominations for 2023. Gamers when all the nominations for Game of the Year are the different platform versions of the Lord of the Rings Gollum. The moment boys reach puberty. Simple and quick to direct. Walking into an old fandom like, is anyone still alive? Halloween. Mariah Carey or Michael Bublé. Nuclear reactor technician. Me pulling a prank. Control rod. Look at all those memes that are used correctly. Our meme has been used correctly just 3.6 times, comrade. 3.6. Not great, not terrible. An ancient Roman latrine. Toilet stalls in the US. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Entire staff quitting, including immensely popular games journalists Yahtzee Crochet and the Zero Punctuation series. The Escapists parent company, Gamma's Group. Firing editor-in-chief, Nick Calandra, over greed. CP 2077 with 4 nominations. No Man's Sky, No Man's Sky, No Man's Sky. What single mothers with rambunctious kids in the car on the verge of a meltdown see in the rearview mirror after I honk at them for not reacting to the green light in 0.27 seconds? Therapist. Yakuza Harry Potter is not real. He can't hurt you. Yakuza Harry Potter added a katana. Evolution explains majority of creatures. Even the one seems bizarre. Evolution stupid. Flat Earth. Stars affect us. You gotta see. Panic. Everyone got the same note. Calm. You live in a nation country. Panic. People buying a product a reviewer uses for himself. People buying product a reviewer recommends. When mom says she's ordering a pizza, but she doesn't say what kind. Hey brain. Yeah? Why do you always remember bad stuff? but not important good stuff. Don't know. By the way, you peed yourself in front of the whole school trip in first grade. Life's hard when your former employer explodes. Me and the boys watching the exotic dancer pick up singles with her booty cheeks. Doctors 5 seconds after you told them that you are in pain and they touch your wound. No need to thank me. Team Rocket said duck that Pokemon shut and James pulled out the chopper. Dentist today, 11:30. Finally get that filling done. I can't believe kids are scared of the dentist. Thank God, they cancelled. Me chewing my own tongue, cheeks, and lips. My food. 12 months passes. My Disney Plus, Spotify, Amazon Prime subscriptions. Eat the kibble she spilt over the floor. Get into and eat the garbage, recycling and contents of the fridge. Me having the tendency of being an asshole every now and then. Me wanting to be a writer, director, actor, and singer. Turning off the 10th alarm and closing your eyes for just a second. Opening them 45 minutes later. If I had a nickel for every time Samuel L. Jackson played a cat in an animated movie, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Bodybuilders when they are asked to make chicken and rice. My time has come. People who call autistic people special. Autistic me, I prefer unique. Me, darts. My proctologist. Oh shut, the McRib is back. Pascal Siakam in the second half. Fine, I'll do it myself. Saw a banana peel. Avoided slipping on it. Years of academy training not wasted. Years wasted training. Climate change. Climate change. Rogue AI. Climate change. Rogue AI that watched all the Terminator movies. My new favorite song. Me. That song that I thought would be my favorite forever. Seeing regulars while working as a waiter. Seeing regulars while working as a fast food employee. Seeing regulars while working as a striped pair. Seeing regulars while working as a bartender. Seeing regulars while working at an abortion clinic. Film studios planning to make a sequel to a film, but the protagonist has already been killed. The protagonist's son, never mentioned before. Gaddafi ranting about Switzerland being a world mafia and not a legitimate state. Gaddafi also showing up at the UN with a proposal to abolish Switzerland by recommending it be split up and given to Germany, France, and Italy. The rest of the world. Americans celebrating Thanksgiving next week. This is Bill. Bill buys the new FIFA game every year. This year Bill decided to also try Spider-Man 2. Bill argues on the internet that Spider-Man 2 is unique enough to be Game of the Year worthy. Don't be like Bill. Stop. He's already dead. Being publicly clucked. Reveals they've been separated since 2016. Book tosses him under the bus for everything. His best friend saying he has a small PP and his guy, Will Smith. He's probably thinking about other women. Then, if you gotta catch 'em all, why hasn't everyone caught the original 151? Bro, let's go to the club. There's lots of heat women there. Women at the club. Me asking subreddits what guideline I violated. They immediately muted me for a month. Can you all stop having religious conflicts? For 5 ducking seconds. Another person I looked up to turning out to be sleazy. That's real nice. My great-great-grandpa who lost his house in Tulip Market watching me losing my house to NFTs. 2023 kids watching American November rituals. Andrew Tate taught me to be an alpha. Adin Ross taught me how to be entertaining. K Sennett taught me how to talk to girls. Neon taught me to be resilient. Phantom taught me how to take what's rightfully mine. I Show Speed taught me how to release my wild side. Thank you all. You know what the definition of insanity is? It's buying the same Call of Duty game every year, expecting it to be different. So you see, that's where the trouble began. That smile. That damn smile. He got clucked. He was separated from 2016. He had his wife making a book who tossed him under the bus. He was humiliated in the most important day of his career after slapping a dude over a joke. He had his best friend for 40 years admitting that he has a small PP and he is Guy Will Smith right now. Please, no more. Meet your new roommate. Good news is she will be paying all the rent and electricity expenses. Congratulations on your last achievement. But here is 5 other things you are still not good enough at. Fix it now. Do it. Yes. Unsatisfiable self-improvement internal monologue. Porting a legitimately fun indie game. Nintendo. Porting a shut ton of shovelware. Nintendo. Nobody. Female teachers when they find out the boy they slept with was of legal age. Me. Watching the series finale for a show I love. Show. Main title theme starts to play. Every relationship has. The one who's really into the holiday season. The one who couldn't care less about it. Married men over 40 talking to Siri. I want the report on human performance enhancers. When you're fighting with your brother and he does the illegal move with his legs. Your tactics frighten me.